Why do you call yourself as a life architect?
So just like an architect has a blueprint, if you can create the blueprint of your life, you can do it at any age. Because we have always been taught that it's destiny or it's always going to be a certain way, and that's absolutely false. So when we talk about life architecture, you are the architect of your own life.
Would you be able to define like why yoga is so important, in why it matters, what impact it can create in all of our life?
We're always working on other people's agendas. I am doing this for my husband. I am doing this for my child. So then you're always going to be in a state of less than. And when you're in a state of less than, you start treating yourself less than. So if you love yourself and if you put yourself first, then you're there for everybody else because you're happy.
So we see that in the today's world, like a lot of yoga practices are there, like Ashtanga yoga, Hatha yoga, Kundalini awakening. How would someone choose that which one is for me?
Every yoga may not be the right for every person. So some people want to do a slow practice, Hatha yoga. Some people want to do a really vigorous practice, Ashtanga yoga. If you want an experience on the physical, mental, emotional, psychological, subconscious level, Kundalini yoga.
What is exactly the chakra healing? How does it heal us? And when do we come to know that it is really working?
Everything is working on a frequency. Every thought, word, emotion, action is got a frequency. Every chakra in the body, every chakra has a physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, psychological function.
So I would like to share one experiences. My mom, she was having the liver chronic disease for COVID. In August, and she got a jaundice, and in the November, December that they said that you need to do a liver transplant. But my mom started practicing pranayama, yogas and all. And I saw the result over there, like within a month, her levels were decreased. Till now, she's practicing the yoga, pranayam, everything. And her sugar levels, her like all the BP levels, all are normal.
What I'm noticing in your story is consistency and belief. Even if you do something consistently but you don't have belief, you're sabotaging yourself. So she had the belief that I will heal myself, my body will heal. So when she started doing these mindful practices, nourishing her body with sattvic food, taking homeopathy, everything is a frequency. So Nikola Tesla famously once said, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of frequency, energy and vibration.
So this yoga day, what message you would like to give it to audience for yoga, for their health, for their nutrition?
Self-love is above all. Love yourself, put yourself first. Self-care is the best care, because when you are in a good space, you will be able to provide value to others. This yoga day, I would ask people to take a step and go within, because you will never find answers outside. The entire universe is within you.